Hey, welcome back to J&R Music and Computer World in New York. My name is Brett Hamilton, and if you're looking for a receiver that's HD ready, satellite radio compatible, and has plenty of power, this is it right in front of me. Today, this is the Onkyo TX-SR607 7.2 channel home theater receiver. The receiver is ready to handle all of your high-def video and your audio, both of them, whether it's a Blu-ray disc, whether it's your cable, your satellite box, even a gaming console. Your video will look great connected through the HDMI inputs, and there are plenty of them that I'll show you in just a little bit. Lower resolution video signals like a DVD, maybe you're still using a VCR, we'll upscale those to 1080i and then fine-tune it with the DCDi Edge. HDMI connections also support DTS-HD master audio and Dolby TrueHD. Plus, you've got a powerful 90 watts per channel, and this Onkyo is set up for 7.2 channel surround sound. That's right, 7.2. Why do I say that? Because you have two outputs now for your subwoofer channel instead of just one. It's also got a new surround format, Dolby Pro Logic IIz. This introduces a new dimension to home theater listening. Through the addition of a pair of speakers above the front left and right speakers, Dolby Pro Logic IIz introduces a vertical component to the sound of a conventional 5 or 7 channel surround sound system. This makes a big difference, and the enhanced spatial effects bring a new dimension of presence and depth to the listening experience. The receiver has a connection for Sirius Satellite Radio. All you need is a subscription. Also, HD radio ready, MP3, and iPod compatible. If you own it, you can play it through this Onkyo. You can even connect your iPod and play video from the iPod through the Onkyo. Plus, there's a A1 series dock that's sold separately that can make that happen. With Onkyo's exclusive remote interactive system capability, you can integrate and operate all compatible components through one single remote control, and that includes your iPod. The receiver also comes with the Audyssey 2 EQ for room acoustic correction. This is a pretty cool little device right here. It tailors multi-channel audio from your home theater by correcting problems both in frequency response and in the time domain for a clear, precise, and natural sound. Audyssey Dynamic Volume maintains the desired listening level for all of your content, and at the same time, it optimizes the dynamic range. Also, Audyssey Dynamic EQ for loudness correction solves the problem of sometimes there's a deteriorating sound quality when you have lower levels being played, lower volumes. You can also choose your listening mode to match what you're listening to. That includes your movies, TV, music, and of course your gaming system. Let's take a look at the front of the device and show you what's going on here. You've got your headphone jack. There's an auxiliary HDMI input. That's good for an HD camcorder, so you don't even have to spin it around. You can plug it in the front. Also, you've got an input selector with 9 sources to connect. Over here, auxiliary inputs for composite cables and a portable audio player. And last is the mic jack for that Audyssey room correction technology that I spoke about before. Above these connections, there's your power button and your display screen, your zone 2 and your tone controls, also your listening modes, display and radio controls, and last, and maybe most important, master volume, so you can listen to all that sound. If we take a look around back, check out the input and speaker connections, there are a lot of them. We'll start at the top here. 5 HDMI inputs and 1 output. So now you can bring everything into one receiver and then bring it back out to your monitor or your flat screen with that HDMI out. Next, you've got a digital optical audio input, digital coaxial audio inputs. You've got your R1 jack for other Onkyo devices and the connection for that Sirius XM antenna. If you look here, you can see component video inputs, which you can also assign to whichever input selector you like. AM/FM antenna connections. Plus, we also have a universal port for the A1 series dock that I talked about before. That would be for your iPod. Below are composite video and analog audio inputs, along with the audio and monitor outs. Next, Zone 2 line outs. What's that? Well, Zone 2 allows you to play 5.1 channel audio in your main room. Maybe that's where you're watching a movie. And then 2 channel stereo in another room. But check this out. You can run a different source to each room. Turn it off, and you're back to your 7.1 in the main room. Plus, you've got your subwoofer pre-out and the same signal outputs for both jacks. If we move over here to the speaker terminals, you've got 7 channel connections for center, front, surround, and back surround speakers. You can connect the front high speakers through the back speakers or through the Zone 2 connection to give you 9 channel surround sound. Accessories for this receiver include your remote. You've got that setup microphone that I showed you earlier, AM/FM antennas, and a nice addition labels for keeping track of all of your speaker cables in the event that sometime you want to take it all apart, move it around, you know where the speakers plug in when you're done. Onkyo raises the bar once again with this competitive world of audio that they're in with the Onkyo TX-SR607 7.2 channel home theater receiver. 6 HDMI ins, 1 out. You can connect pretty much anything you own, all of your high-def devices, to this receiver, and you can get it right now from J&R Music and Computer World. Call them 800-806-1115 or on the web at jr.com.